This is probably going to be really short. I decided to try an idea on the urethane upper control arm bushings. I've been wanting to get some kind of grooves inside there to hold more of the grease, okay? Because if it's just smooth inside there and the sleeve going in is smooth as well, you know, no matter how much grease you goop up on them, as soon as you do it, it's going to be like a squeegee effect and just pull a lot of it out. So with the grooves, once they get packed with grease and that stuff, then every time this squishes a little bit, you know, it'll help push that into the flat spot, into the smooth areas where they contact. That's the hope. That's the thought. So I just took a piece of old black pipe, machined it out fairly close, and then I cut it on 3 sides so that when I stick it in the jaw here, it'll in the chuck, it'll clamp down tight. Okay. So just get it in there enough to where it holds, snug it down. And when I went to Home Depot, came up with this. Not exactly what I want, but it's a sharp little cutter, and put in a Dremel tool basically. Just using the cordless one because that's convenient. And then with this spinning, I spun it like, I don't know, 750 RPMs or whatever. I just came in here and you know, cut grooves. And I'm just doing it by hand right now, just for testing kind of thing. But I kind of like how they're coming out. So I do need to make a holder for the, not necessarily for this one, but for the corded one. I don't think this one would last long enough. You know, the torque would start dropping, RPMs would start dropping that stuff, so I'll definitely use the corded one. But I want to make a holder that'll hold it to the tool holder so that I can go in and put those at specific spots. And basically I'll do that on the CNC lathe. And so then that way you can really get them right where I want them, and you know, repeatable depth, repeatable spacing, that kind of stuff. So I think I have the grease and grooving issue taken care of. And just as a reminder, these are the upper control arm bushings for that 521. And so then the question is there any benefit in putting any kind of grooves in these? I almost don't really think so. I think having at least some groove, because one guy's saying it's squeaking. I haven't heard anything from the rest. Out of the 6 sets I sent out, I don't know offhand just how many actually got installed. At least 2, maybe 3. I gotta follow up on that. I've been kind of busy, but I think having it in the rubber there ought to work out really nice in the urethane. And then I have the bigger washers here too, just to make sure that dog bone can't slip off one way or another. So it ought to make it really nice and a really nice firm suspension piece. So and let's see if we can, yeah, see the grooves. And any suggestions on depth, stuff like that? I'm thinking, you know, really, they really only need to be, you know, 30 thousandths maybe. See, like that one, you can tell, you know, the cutter wandered in and out. So once I have it mounted on a tool holder, it'll make a much cleaner one, even cleaner than that. So, kind of excited about that. I think that ought to work really well.